Agarfan. Today we are going to study about the structure of stomach. This lecture includes anatomical regions of stomach, its histology, its sphincters and gastric secretions. Stomach is a muscular J-shaped organ of our digestive tract that is present between esophagus and duodenum, the first part of small intestine. Stomach is involved in mechanical as well as chemical digestion of food. First of all, we are going to study about its four anatomical regions. Number first, cardia. Cardia is known as the entry point. Cardia receives bolus from esophagus through a muscular wall known as cardiac sphincter. Number two, fundus. Fundus is a dome-shaped structure that houses gas bubbles, and it is involved in the secretion of hunger hormone that is known as ghrelin. Number three, body or corpus, the largest and most important part of the stomach that is known as primary engine. It is involved in mechanical as well as chemical digestion of food. Number four, pylorus. Pylorus secretes gastrin, a hormone involved in the secretions of gastric juices. Pylorus also allow entry of chyme into duodenum. Stomach receives food in the form of bolus while it converts bolus into a semi-liquid form known as chyme. Now we are going to study about the histology of stomach. The walls of stomach consist of four layers. The outermost layer is known as serosa. Serosa is a protective envelope that protects the outer linings of stomach by secreting a lubricating fluid known as serous fluid. Now we are going to study about the histology of stomach. Stomach walls consist of four layers. The outermost layer is known as serosa. Serosa is a protective envelope that protects the outer linings of stomach by secreting a lubricating fluid known as serous fluid. Then lies muscularis externa. These are three layers of smooth muscles. The outermost layer is made up of longitudinal muscles. The middle layer consists of circular muscles, and the innermost layer consists of oblique muscles. And muscularis externa is involved in the mechanical digestion of food by churning. Then comes submucosa. Submucosa is a vascular pathway that houses arteriovenous networks, lymphatic vessels, and our nerves. Then comes the innermost layer known as mucosa. Mucosa is involved in the chemical digestion because it houses gastric pits that contains gastric glands, and gastric glands secretes gastric juices. Now we are going to study about the gastric secretions. Gastric secretions are secreted by gastric gland cells that are present in the gastric pits of mucosa layer. Number one, gastric gland cells are mucus cells or mucoid cell that secretes thick alkaline bicarbonate containing mucus. And mucus protects the stomach linings from the acid and abrasions. It neutralizes acid due to bicarbonate ions. Number two, parietal or oxyntic cells. These cells secretes HCl, hydrochloric acid, and hydrochloric acid decreases pH, activates pepsin, and kills germs. Parietal and oxyntic cells also secretes intrinsic factor that is vital for the absorption of vitamin B at the ileum region of small intestine. Then comes chief cells or zymogen that secrete pepsinogen, a proenzyme that is converted into pepsin by HCl. Chief cell or zymogen are involved in the digestion of protein into polypeptide chains and peptones. Apart from these exocrine cells, there are endocrine cells that are involved in the maintenance or regulation of gastric secretions. That are number one, T/D1 cells. They secrete ghrelin, that is known as hunger hormone. And ghrelin, we already learned, that is present in the fundus region. Now, G cells secrete gastrin, and G cells are present in the Pylorus region. and gastrin is involved in the secretions of hydrochloric acid and pepsinogen. Then comes D cells. These cells secrete somatostatin that is involved in the inhibition of release of gastrin and gastric acid.